This video today is going to be the first in a mini series called Is It Worth It? We're going to examine some modern sets. We're going to break down the pricing of the singles in that set. We're going to actually rip some product from that set, and I'm going to give you my final evaluation and predictions whether or not the set's worth ripping or even worth holding sealed. Today we're going to be evaluating Silver Tempest and ripping open an ETB to see if it's actually worth ripping or even holding sealed. Before we rip into this ETB, we're over here on TCG Player. We're going to look at some prices over here to see how the set is actually performing for the singles. And essentially, the things that I like to look at are cards that are worth maybe like over $15 to $20. We're going to set it at about a $20 mark. Okay, I feel like if you were to pull anything over $20, you are doing pretty well with a modern set. I feel like yes, there are a lot of expensive chase cards out there amongst some of these modern sets. However, believe it or not, before the pandemic, before the big Pokemon boom, a $20 card was actually a pretty solid hit. I know a lot of people got spoiled over the last couple years, but that used to actually be considered a solid hit in a modern set. Now, as obviously, Lugia V alternate art is going to be the top chase card, and the market price here is $200. But one thing I do want to point out here is the gap between the Lugia V alternate art and the Unknown V alternate art. Look at the price gap difference here. We got a $200 card and a $42 card. That's very substantial. That is a big difference. Now, the next couple hits here are actually going to be very, very close. We're looking at $41 for Serena, just about $38 for Lugia Secret Rare, and then $35 for the Regidrago V alternate art. We do not actually have a lot of cards worth over $20 in this set. It looks like we'll consider Skuntank a $20 card. It's a little over 19. So we have about 8 cards that are actually, I would consider, a good hit. Anything over basically $20. We have the Alolan Vulpix, which is a beautiful card, but those Rainbow Hyper Rares just don't typically fetch a premium, and that's at $23. That Gold Lugia really tanked pretty hard. It's down to $25. So this is the main set, but we're going to be looking at the trainer gallery now. This is what usually will save a set, and I actually have noticed something very, very good about Silver Tempest, and that is Silver Tempest has 8 cards worth $10 or more in the trainer gallery. Now, trainer gallery cards are essentially just extra hits in the reverse spot. These trainer galleries in the last 4 main sets, it really boosted the popularity of the most recent modern sets, because these trainer galleries essentially made you feel like you were actually getting value out of your boxes finally. Before that, you would open up a booster box and sometimes you'd get like $20, $30 in value out of a $130 booster box, and that was just not okay. That was not cool. And I know a lot of other people felt that pain that I felt as well, especially with sets like Evolving Skies, where you would open up a booster box and there are times where your most expensive hit might have been $8, and it happens. It really does. I've been there before. I've already opened boxes where my most expensive hit was just a full art card that was worth like $8, and it leaves a really bad taste in the pit of your stomach when that happens. But look at this here. These trainer galleries aren't really that difficult to pull. You're looking at typically about 3 to 4 on average in a booster box. I've seen some booster boxes even better than that, though. It's not like these are very difficult to pull. We're looking at Blissey. It's at $9.83, but the lowest listing's $10, so I'm including this in the $10 or more. Then Judge is next on the list. It's about a $12 card. Superior, about $13 card. Blaziken V, this one's actually a little bit shocking to me that it's only just about $14 in value. This is actually nicer than the VMAX in my opinion. I actually thought this card would actually perform a little bit better than it has. And then the VMAX is right behind it. We got the Duraludon. For a Pokemon that has such hate, I know so many people have complained about this being one of the stupidest Pokemon ever designed. I actually don't hate this Pokemon. And this artwork is actually really nice. $16, solid value for this card. And then Friends and Galar just under $20. This card in Japan is worth a lot of money. So it's just crazy how the difference between the English and Japanese market really is. And then the top chase card of the trainer gallery is a $44 card, which is pretty solid. Now, I've already compared all these trainer galleries against each other from Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, and Brilliant Stars, and you'd actually be surprised that Silver Tempest actually has one of the most valuable trainer galleries, which is pretty crazy. It has the most amount of cards, over $10 in the trainer gallery. But those are just numbers. We're going to actually open up an ETB over here and see how well Silver Tempest treats us. And hey, if we pull that Lugia alternate art, I'm going to give away a sealed product to one lucky subscriber because I want that card that bad. So we're going to open this up. Right now, the cheapest way to get this product would probably be ETBs and booster bundles, or sleeved packs if you can get a decent deal on the sleeved packs, because the booster boxes are actually going a little bit nutty right now. An ETB comes with 8 packs if you didn't know that. Now, a main set ETB will not come with a promo card like the specialty sets like we saw with Crown Zenith. So just keep that in mind. We have 8 packs here of Silver Tempest, and let's start digging into this. Let me know in the comments below, what card are you hunting out of this set, or did you already get the card that you were chasing out of the set? I want to know. Let me know. And then make sure you smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. We got a Lightning Energy. We got Slurpuff, Honchkrow, Raichu, Murkrow, Fennekin, Baltoy, Sunkern, Phanpy, Wailord Reverse, and an Arcanine V for the first hit. All right, we're going to start things off with a Fighting Energy over here. We got Lantern, we got Brandon, Altaria, Spinarak, Ralts, Krogunk, Solosis, Zubat, Krogunk Reverse, and a Victini non-holo rare. There's the code. All right, we got Braixen, we got more Pekko, Capturing Aroma, Feebas, Noibat, Snorunt, Sandile, Beldum, Reverse Spinarak, and a Fione. All right. We got a Psychic Energy, Kirlia, Venomoth, Wallace, Dreepy, Emolga, Chimecho, Bunary, Drowsy, Reverse Clang, and a Reniculus. There's the code. Alright, Sunflora, Primordial Altar, Dedenne, Chinchou, Ponyta, Venonat, Dewpider, Spinda, Reverse Honchkrow, and a Miss Magia. So we haven't actually even pulled a trainer gallery yet, which is actually really nutty. The pull rates are supposed to be pretty easy on them. So hopefully we get something good here coming up. We only have 3 packs left. Here's the code. Alright. Metal Energy, Golbat, Meowstic, Gym Trainer, Mischievous, Swablu, Rotom, Swirlix, Vulpix, Reverse Rotom, and our Maldo. Alright, last 2 packs for Silver Tempest. Well, we're getting a lot of white code cards here. It looks like we might have gotten a dud ETB. That's very unfortunate. All right, we got breaks in. We got more Pekko, Capturing Aroma, Marini, Mischievous, Swablu, Swirlix, Dreepy, Reverse V-Guard Energy, and a Lilligant for the non-holo rare. And we got one more pack of Silver Tempest left here. This is a little bit unfortunate. And another white code card. So it looks like this ETB has been a complete dud. We did not get very many hits at all. We got V-Guard Energy, Torocat, Dragonair, Smeargle, Esper, Dratini, Chinchou, Meditite, and a Passimian Trainer Gallery. So that was basically the only okay hit we got. Honestly, a Passimian is probably worth the same as an Arcanine V. So we got a little taste of what it's like to rip open some Silver Tempest. Is it worth buying though? Is it worth ripping the packs? Is it worth keeping the set sealed? And the answer is, I think so. I think it absolutely is. The set is a lot of fun to open up, and it may not have a ton of value. It does have a very, very solid chase card, and that would be the Lugia V alternate art. In the past, Lugia has performed extremely well, and sets that have Lugia have performed very well also. Is it worth keeping sealed? Absolutely. I feel like Silver Tempest is highly underrated and highly undervalued right now. This actually could be the time to buy your singles and sealed product, because this set has a lot of room for growth. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, that way you're notified every time I upload new content. I really appreciate the support, and as always everyone, let's make Lake Charizard and keep this passion burning.